This is Rahul Magan here is Group Chief Executive Officer at Treasury Consulting and also a venture capitalist. Today we are going to speak about a very hot topic, which is that how the world of anti-money laundering is actually changing. Now if you look at the books, the anti-money laundering or the money laundering, I actually call this anti-money laundering, but actually it's a money laundering. If you look at the books, that money laundering is still the same. There are 3 stages of money laundering through which the money is actually happening. And most important stage is the layering actually. But I don't think that this is right now, this is the way through which money laundering is actually happening. I strongly feel that nowadays money laundering is happening not using the traditional assets, which includes the real estate, which includes the gold, which includes the jewelry, which includes the cash, and which might include the Hawala route or the Panama route, which is offshore tax center. I think nowadays money laundering is happening using another route which seems very legitimate, and unfortunately majority of the regulators do not know it about, they do not know how to caught that because they are not prepared for that. It is just like you are a police person and you are using a weapon and that weapon is outdated, and all of a sudden you are asked to give a weapon, you don't know how to use this weapon. So nowadays the money laundering is happening using which is known as cryptocurrency. Now there are multiple exchanges which we have worldwide, and like I told you earlier as well, Thailand and Philippines are I think one level higher than many other Southeast Asian currency, whereby they have the dedicated zones where the cryptocurrency exchanges are working. They have the brokers. I'm not saying that this is a place where the money laundering is happening, but nowadays what is happening that if you are a person who hold a huge amount of money and you wanted to legitimize that money, now how do you legitimize that money? You can convert this money in the form of the coin. Example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you have Litecoin, and approximately there are more than 1,000 coins which we have nowadays. And all importantly, now what is happening, it's very easy to do the money laundering nowadays as more and more cryptocurrencies are coming into picture, as tokens are coming into picture. So let me give you a simple example that how you can route your funds or how you can do the money laundering. Now assuming you are a person who owns $10 million and that $10 million is in Indian rupee. So collectively I speak that approximately 70 crores which you have today, and you wanted to convert this black money into the white money. How would you do? It's pretty simple, and I'm not saying I will help you, I'm just letting you know, okay? It's pretty simple. How it would happen, you just need to contact an exchange. There are various exchanges we have in Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Thailand, and 1 or 2 illegitimate exchanges are operating in India as well. Now that exchange is actually connected with many brokers. So every exchange is connected with many brokers. Now there are 2 types of brokers. One type of brokers are actually a legitimate exchange would have its own wallet where you keep the coins. Either it's a Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin or whatever. They have their own coins. On the contrary, there are multiple exchanges who don't have their wallets. They use the third-party wallets because they're not yet developed that. Now how the scene would happen, if you really wanted to do the money laundering, I'm not going into the detail of that. You can use that exchange who do have its own wallet, and also the exchange who do not have its own wallet. But before that, you need somebody who will convert the INR into dollars. Now majority of these exchanges have brokers. I don't want to name any broker, but these brokers are actually doing, these brokers are converting the Indian rupee to US dollars. Of course today if Indian rupee is trading at 70, take it flat rate, they would be charging you 72 or 73. So it's a pretty nice haircut they would be charging from you. So they're charging approximately 2 to 3 rupees aforesaid above the interbank. Once they would be able to convert into dollar, you in a legitimate way would be able to convert your dollar funding to the coins. Now where are you? India. Where are the coins? Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, Dubai, multiple exchanges, you know. And who owns these coins? You can form a company in any of these locations. They actually would own the coin. By the time regulator will get to know that you have converted, first of all, regulator will never get to know, because majority of the regulators, few exceptions, very few exceptions like Monetary Authority of Singapore, those who are well versed, say Malta as well, Monetary Authority of Singapore, Malta, Estonia and FINRA, except these four or five regulators, no one do hold the capability to get to know easily. And for a minute, if they even get to know, what you can do, you can invest your so-called $10 million into the tokens. Now let me give you another example. There is a company in Hong Kong who is coming up with an ICO, initial coin offering, and they are looking for money. So they are putting the coins on the sale, and generally what they do, they need people, those who can, and actually in these coins they can give you enough funding, they will give you enough discount. I understand that ICO is more or less like a fraud as of now, but there are good ICOs as well in the market. Of course, finding them is relatively little tough, right? What you do, you invest in these ICOs, you take a position in these coins, and your illegitimate money convert into the legitimate money. So this is a very short video, more such videos on the way. There are now ample of ways which we have whereby the money laundering can be done from hard to virtual, and converting your hard cash to virtual cash is, I don't think there is any problem now. So one side the cryptocurrency, basically cryptocurrency is creating ample of problem for the regulators when it comes to tokens, tokenization, ICO and so many things. And now it has started creating another problem for the regulator, that people are started using this tool as a money laundering. It's very interesting actually. I tell you, there are many videos on the way, and we'll let you know how exactly this happens. It's pretty interesting, it's nothing wrong in that. I don't say there's nothing wrong in that. I mean to say, you just have to be smart and your job will get done. Actually, it's that. You know my mobile number, 919899242978. You know our fixed income platform, www.fixedincome.global. Have a great time ahead.